Welcome back to Photoshop. My name is Pigs. What if I tell you you can actually retouch any image or any image at all under 30 seconds? Yeah, you heard me right. 30 seconds. With the new FR2 plugin, you can actually retouch any image in 30 seconds. Now, the one good thing about this FR2 plugin is that it retouch both the skin, the hair, and any other part you want to retouch, even the lips and the eyes. It retouch it automatically for you. It's one of the best plugin that you need to have when doing retouching jobs. Although you need to do some extra few no tip, but don't worry about all of that. It's actually straightforward, and like I said, 30 seconds. So the rest 20 seconds is for you to touch whatever you want to touch and get the result you want to get. Now I'm going to duplicate this layer, Control J, so that we can compare when we are using the FR2 plugin, and I'm going to grab the FR2 plugin. So here we have with the FR2 plugin. Okay, so now I'm going to explain it before we start the countdown of the 30 seconds. On the first part, we have the retouch control, the texture control, and then we have three extra, which is the edit, blur surface, show max, and edit max. Okay, and then we have dodge and burn. So this one controls the dodging and the burning, the blurs and the contours. Now, once you get familiar with this plugin, you can actually do things extra and get the best result. Now, sometimes I don't touch this. I just go ahead, do the retouch control. Now, let me explain what the opacity does. The opacity shows how it's the visibility of the edit. The blur shows how the edge controls the edge, while the contours control the texture, or the nose, the mouth, the way it's retouch those parts. Now I'm going to start using it. So the retouch control I'm going to increase. So all you just need to do, increase the retouch control. I like leaving it somewhere like 70 to 75. Okay, and then the texture control, once it has 0, is not going to do anything. So I'm going to increase it somewhere like 90. Let's leave it at 90 or 92. Any number is actually even fine. I'm not going to touch all of this. I'm just going to increase the opacity of the dodge and burn and increase it to somewhere like 48 or 50. Now this, if you click on finish plus BW mask, it's actually going to turn it into a rasterized layer. But if you click close after you finish, it's going to leave a mask for you so that you can go extra. Now I'm just going to click on start, and let's count as we click on start. 10 seconds. Start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we're gone. So this is it. So let's just say 11 seconds or thereabouts. Now let's see our result. Now once you finish, because we want to do some extra little touches, you don't need to click on finish plus BW mask. You need to click on close. So once you click on close, it's going to leave this mask for you, and it's going to leave things inside for you. So this is your dodging and burning, this is your texture, this is your smooth surface. Okay, so now I want to show you the result. Just take a look at it. This is our before and this is our after. Just take a look at how it remove all that. Now let's say you want to show we've actually done retouching, right? Now let's say we want to remove. Take a look at this hair, which is supposed to be there. But before we go to that aspect, I'm going to turn it on and turn all of this off, and you can see the visibility of the marks, the contours, and the rest, and the lips. So now let's add some part to it. I'm going to turn on this one. Now if you want to remove the hair, it's very easy. Just make sure your brush is selected and the white is selected, and you can paint. Once you start painting on it, you see that it's no more there. Look at before, after. So just paint on the hair. Let's go ahead, come here, just do something cool, and it's actually going to remove those hair strands for you automatically. So I'm just going to do that quickly. It's actually very effective. So I believe you need to grab one of this plugin. Now let's take a look at some places that are not fixed yet. I guess everywhere is fixed, except you want to remove it from this place. You can just click on X and remove from all of the side. We can add the highs to it, and it's going to brighten up and remove all of those spots. You can see that it's gone except all this one. Now I'm not going to dive deep into it because you can also come here and start messing around with the filters and all of these. So once you get that done, I believe places that are not touched, you can actually see them by turning it off and on, and you can add it by yourself. Let's just choose white and open up this, click this and make it bigger, and we can just add places that are not added. You can just see. Oh, sorry, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z. I'm actually cleaning. I need to add those parts to it. So that's how easy this plugin works. Adding some part. And now what we can do is to just create a stem visible layer, turn it off, and then we can have before and after. Very fast. So if you want to get rid of all this little one, you know what to do. Just take your spot healing tool and make it smaller and start clicking on it, and that's all. Very simple. You don't need to extra stress yourself. It actually just does the job for me, and we're done. So remove this. At the time it actually sees this. To avoid all of this, you can set the texture. So just take a look at what we have before and after. So what the next thing we can do is to just smoothen up the highs. Sorry, I said smoothing up the highs is to make the highs white. So I just whiten the highs with an action, which is right here, and I'm going to share this action later on. This action work natural, so you can see it's actually looking natural, not looking different from the image. Okay, so you can actually go inside it and whiten the highs with your, let's go to this one and desaturate. We can desaturate to some extent. Go to the red, take it down, go to the yellows, take it down, and we can close that and take the curve. We can take it up and brighten it up. Let's go ahead, paint and paint. Same thing with this one. Go to the red, decrease, red, take it down, yellow, take it down, and close. So that's just what it does, and brighten it up. So just take a look at our highs before. I'm going to group the two together, this and this, 1, 2, group, and let's see before and after, before and after. So just a little extra touch with our action. I'm going to take it downwards, and quickly I'm going to do the sharpening and use, and boom. We can also do some white balance correction. So let's look at our final product after just little touches, and we have before and after, before and after. All right guys, so see you more. We're going to actually talk about more actions that you can use to enhance your edit. Thank you once again. My name is Biggs.